Hey guys, it's Reefr and Real. Today we're doing something a little bit out of the ordinary. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, but today we're doing a trip report that has been documented by Hermes Trismimity. I'll leave the fucking name in the description below. It's a hard one to read. But just gonna read this trip report where he ingested Datura and Brugmansia. I just want to shed some light on these substances and the shit that can happen while doing these substances. So this is the report. My friends and I bought a few bottles of red wine about a month ago. I inserted about 20 large Brugmansia leaves, and I believe it was 2 Datura flowers per litre of wine, and let them sit for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks of time, I filtered out the leaves and stored the bottles. Last week, 2 friends and I decided to drink the wine and get high. I drank 2 glasses, 400 to 500 mils, of the wine, while one of my friends drank 1 and the other one drank 3. Effects hit us within less than an hour. I experienced a typical dry mouth, which made it extremely difficult to swallow or speak, and I became extremely sedated. About 1.5 hours in, I passed out on a bed. At some point during my sleep, I recall the friend who drank 1 glass waking up to tell me he was going to his place because he was getting very worried. Probably because he'd never taken Datura before. My other friend had passed out as well, but he'd done so sitting on a chair. My skin was boiling and I could barely keep my eyes open. I didn't even try reassuring my friend. I could not open my mouth, despite the amount of pain I was experiencing and the concerning situation I was in. I felt clear of any concerns. I was experiencing bliss. In truth, I did not care at the moment to reassure my friend in pain. I closed my eyes and fell into a deep sleep filled with vivid dreams. An unknown amount of time passed when I am awoken yet again. This time I can hear my friend who had drunk 3 glasses standing up and being yelled at by a concerned friend who had come by. I could barely make out their outlines with how blurry my eyesight was at that moment. My whole body was in pain, but I was filled with joy at the time. If I wanted to, I could close my eyes and dream forever. I could dream for as long as I wanted, and I would never need to return to this world. I closed my eyes and instantly I fell into dreams. I dreamt of a white pigeon that was apparently my wife. I am not engaged, challenging me to follow it over a cliff. I leapt and I began to fly. I dived beneath the clouds to show people that I could fly, but instead of praising me, they began throwing spears at me. I then appeared in a bus. I was the only person in it besides the driver. When I approached the driver, he looked at me and his face was pale white and empty. I saw dreams again and again. In another one, I dreamt of waking up and drinking water, only to realize my eyes had been closed the entire time. And when I truly opened my eyes, my hand had not moved to reach my bottle of water. I tried to reach the bottle of water again for a second time. My eyes had been closed and my hand had not truly moved. Eventually I grabbed the bottle of water and drank some water, which had the taste of soap, and went back to sleep. I was once awoken again. It was the last person who had stuck along by that point, probably not by choice. My friend who had drunk 3 glasses, he kept repeating the words, "I have to go," in a whispering tone at me until I realized I was hearing actual words. He, he thought that the door was locked and later said that he tried opening it. When it was not, I got up and let him loose, took a piss, and then went back to sleep. About 12 hours after initial consumption, I was woken up by the friend talking to me. It was a hallucination. I checked my heartbeat out of curiosity. It was beating a bit fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beats, then a pause. My heart would pause every few beats for what felt like an entire second. Beyond that, the blurry sight, a sore throat, and gut pain, and the static. I was fine. Another day, I was completely normal, with the exception of some issues with reading. My friend who had tried Datura for the first time later told me that he coughed up some blood and that his snot was mostly red of blood, but everyone was mostly fine. 2 days after the trip, I began feeling a lot more motivated and mentally energetic.